Good morning guys, thanks for joining me for another What I Eat in a Day as a vegan on Slimming World. Today is Friday, let's just get straight into it. I'm having toast and Marmite. My toast is my healthy extra B choice, my Marmite is free, and the butter is the naturally vegan spreadable 2 teaspoons, which is 3.5 sins. I'm also having a coffee, which is literally just coffee with 100 mils of Alpro Almond Barista, which is 1 sin. Well, I'm glad I had breakfast quite late because it's now 1:20. It's kind of a hodgepodge of things for lunch today. So firstly, I've got, this is leftover bulgur wheat and cauliflower, red onion, kale, parsley, lemon juice and stock. Sin-free, cooked a few days ago in the oven in like a tray bake thing, just like an all-in-one dish. So I'm gonna have that because it needs eating, it's my last bit. I've also got some, this isn't chicken tikka flavour, which is like the ready to eat stuff. It's really, really nice. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit out of date, but that's why I'm eating it now, because it needs eating. And it should be absolutely fine. It's been in the fridge the whole time, so that's cool. And then also, I'm gonna put some spinach in the bowl for some greenery. Hi, Delta. So I'll just show you that in a sec when it all comes together. I actually heated up the bulgur wheat mix because I thought that would be quite nice. And then I've just put it on top of the some raw spinach, which I put quite a lot in there, but that will wilt it down a little bit. So as you can see, there's a decent amount of speed here. And the tikka chicken on top, which is cold. I tried this for the first time yesterday, and the chicken that is really nice in fairness. So yeah, that's definitely one I'll buy again. This is sin-free except for the chicken, which is 1.5, and that's the whole pack. And this is the whole pack. There's a decent, like a really decent amount in there. I think 1.5 sins is absolutely reasonable for it. So yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy this one. Also, I'm not sure if I mentioned earlier or not, but I had a second cup of coffee, so that's just 1 more sin to add. So it was 4.5 at breakfast time, then an extra 1 for coffee, so that's 5.5, plus this, so I'm currently on 7 sins. I don't know why my hair always goes really bizarre that side. Oh well. Okay, I've just had lunch, well, about half an hour ago, and I just really want to try these. So this is what I bought yesterday, if you watched yesterday's video. They are Montezuma's half moonies salted caramel flavour, and they are dark chocolate, and they are vegan. They clearly label them vegan, which is really nice. Montezuma's actually have a ton of vegan stuff, so they're very, very nice anyway. So I've had to put them through the sins estimator, and you get 150 grams in there. I put in for 100 grams, obviously no free food, and I put a portion size of 25 grams, just basing it off the fact there's 150 grams in there, so it's nice and easily divisible. And as you can see, 26, so close enough. That gives you 6 of these little moonies, and that comes out at 7 sins. So I think that's really reasonable. Now, what I'm actually going to do with these is just have them kind of throughout the day. But I just really wanted to try one now. So yeah, I don't actually want to have all of them right now. Okay, so I was just planning out my sins actually, and I ate one of these. It was actually really nice. The dark chocolate was a confusing taste with the salted caramel, because normally salt and caramel stuff is really quite sweet and then you get the salt, whereas this had the really, really good dark chocolate taste and then the salt and a bit of caramel at the end. So yeah, they're really, really nice actually. I do recommend. It's solid chocolate, it's not a caramel filled thing, it's a solid chocolate, it's a flavoured thing. So I'm actually going to save the rest of these for this evening, because I tend to like some chocolate in the evening. But also, because it is Friday, the other thing I'm going to have tonight is 2 of these truffles. These are 3 sins each, based on the app, although I have sent the packaging in for this particular selection just in case they're any different, but I'm sure they're not. I just feel like they've done the old one. Anyway, So the two that I'm going to choose are going to be the white chocolate shell filled with a sweet raspberry flavour. And I'll also choose, it's between the Christmas spice flavoured one, but I feel like, do I want to save that for a bit nearer Christmas? Or the Belgian dark chocolate flavoured with Seville orange and Canadian maple syrup. I don't know, should I go with that one or the Christmas one? The other one is a chocolate with a salted caramel flavour filling, but of course I've got the salted caramel moonies, or half moonies, so yeah. I think I will try the orange one. So we're going to try the white chocolate raspberry and the dark chocolate Seville orange and maple syrup. So I'm going to put, hello crow. I get a lot of crows and magpies around here. It's quite lovely actually. So yes, I'm going to add those to my little pot here, and then I'm going to pop that in the fridge, and that'll be my like Friday night treat after dinner. Okay, there we go. So that's, if you forget the fact I've eaten one of these, just pretend it's a whole portion. So that's 7 sins for the half moonies and 6 sins for the 2 truffles. So 13 sins of lovely, delicious quality chocolates. You like my little little pot thing? Yes, so there we go. Anyway, I'm probably going to have a cup of tea now. Or shall I have my afternoon coffee? Because I could have an afternoon coffee. Stay tuned. Righty-ho, I decided to go with my afternoon coffee because that has become a bit of a new habit as well. So we have an espresso made up with this stuff, 300 mils of this one, that's 3 sins. And then I will put 2 teaspoons of each of these on top, which is half sin per teaspoon. So that's 2 sins in total for 4 teaspoons of these 2 fruit syrups. It never looks that attractive when you put the syrup on. Obviously I've foamed this as well. But what I'm going to do is actually just try and mix it in a little bit today, because I do tend to find it gets all stuck at the bottom, which whilst on the one hand it's kind of nice to get a bit of a like caramelly hit, also it's very sweet at that point, and I'd rather it was distributed throughout. So yeah, I'm just trying to stir that in a little bit today. Yeah, so this is 5 sins. This is my little afternoon pick-me-up I've got in the habit of, which is really, really nice. It feels like such a treat. So it's now about 5:30 on Friday, and I came up to the canal, and I'm not alone. Mum's here. Hello. So I thought we were trying to get a nice angle, but it's not really working. Yeah, hello Mum. So I just wanted to say, like, because I obviously got my stone certificate last night, sorry about the cars, because I got my stone certificate last night, and I also got my I got Slimmer of the Week as well, so I was really pleased with that. But I thought it would be an interesting little piece just to ask Mum if she's noticed any changes. Obviously I've told you guys at various points how I'm feeling in myself, but I just wondered if it was visible to someone who knows me and sees me, you know, regularly. So, Mum.
Well, the difference I've noticed is that you're happier for a start. You also have a lot more energy.
Yes.
So, and you're more enthusiastic about everything. So, happy days. It's all really positive.
Yay! Well, that's good, because that actually matches exactly how I feel. So, right, roll on the next stone, and then we'll do this again. The swans are here today. We just watched them fly overhead, but they were too fast for me to catch on video. Hello, swanny swans. Right, we just got home. Well, I'm at my house, and I've brought Mum with me. We're just going to have a quick cup of tea. Mum's having the turmeric gold. And I'm having the, I think it's called Revitalise. Yeah. So that one's like turmeric and green tea and stuff, and ginger. And this one is cinnamon and cardamom. Something else. It's 7:15 and I'm in the middle of preparing dinner. I'm really, really hungry, as always. I'm just going to show you what I have. So currently I have some smoked tofu prepping in the air fryer. Beautiful. And then I've made like a kind of broth, I guess. It's got ginger, garlic, and a little bit of chili. I've used a ginger and lime stock cube, and I've put in a splash of rice vinegar and a few glugs of soy sauce, and then obviously some water. And then I've put in some mushrooms, green beans, and yellow pepper. I'll also be adding in some broccoli and a little bit of pak choy. But first I'm going to put in my rice noodles. I just kind of want to make like a brothy one pot thing. That's really all. It's just satisfying, healthy, feels treaty, but sin free. Oh yeah, and I'm adding in some miso as well. It's not even a tablespoon on the end of there. So sorry, excuse the presentation of that one on the end of my knife. It's a brand new pot, so this was the quickest way to get it out. I love a noodle bowl. This is packed full of veggies, as you saw. Lots and lots of flavour in there. It's totally sin-free. Topped with the super crispy tofu from the air fryer. This is smoked tofu. I do generally use smoked tofu because it's just next level in terms of flavour. Yeah, and as I said, sin-free. I've got my protein, got my carb, obviously a ton of vegetables. So happy days. And I probably should say that I am having more tofu. It's just that I do want to have it on top so it stays crispy. But if I put it all on, then you won't be able to see what I've got when I take my picture. Is the real amount of tofu. I love smoked tofu by Tofu Co. It's just the best. I'm actually eating a piece right now. I couldn't resist because I'm so hungry. May have eaten a couple as well just now while I was finishing off the noodles. Anywho, I'm off to eat. Wow, I look really tired and pink. Why am I so pink? How strange. Anyway, please ignore my pink face. It's really odd. I'm sure I'm not normally this pink. Weird. Anywho, I've got my little pot of chocolates. I told you about these earlier, but essentially this is a 10-cent little dishy thing. The two truffles on top, it's a white chocolate raspberry and a dark chocolate orange and maple syrup. And then the half moony domey things. There's 5 in here, but there were 6, which is 25 grams, which is 7 cents. And that's the Montezuma's salted caramel dark chocolate half moonies, they're called. So yeah, basically this is like my treat for the evening. So I'm going to sit and munch on those. I'm watching Swamp Thing on Prime. Now that I've got the Chromecast, I can actually watch Prime on the TV, so that's really nice without having to uproot my whole laptop. Which sounds simple, but I've got it connected to a load of screens and stuff, so. And I'm really concerned, why is my face so pink? It's not lumpy, I'm just pink. A very strange thing. Weird. Anyway. Yes, so I'm watching Swamp Thing on Prime, which I'm quite liking. Like, it's one of these comic book based ones, but it's quite gory in places, but I'm really addicted to it for some reason. I'm not even sure that I like it that much. It's quite sort of dark, but then it's like not, I don't know, but I'm kind of watching an episode a day at the moment, and then I have to watch something lighter before I go to bed, just to cheer myself up because it's a bit depressing. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. So I might watch a film, don't know. It is Friday after all, and I do have my little treat pot. I'm also having right now a cup of after dinner tea. Also right now it's only like 10 to 9 because I had my dinner well, it wasn't really early, but the kitchen's all cleared up and everything. So like, I'm quite happy right now because I haven't got to do anything. So that's good. Yeah, I'll let you know if I eat anything else. I just ate the chocolate one. My God, I look tired. I just ate the chocolate orange truffle, and oh my God, it really does taste like orange and maple. Bizarre. Really, really good. Right, it is quite a lot later. I've been playing around editing the video and stuff. Basically, I just had a cup of nighttime tea, and that is the only other thing I've had except for water. So, that's me done for the day, finishing on exactly 25 sins. As always, most of the time when I remember, my daily planner, it follows. And then if you just stick around to the end of the video, I've just included a couple of infographics which show my weight loss journey like so far. This time, I mean, not overall in my life, just since starting Slimming World again in August. So if you just want to have a look at those, that would be brilliant, and just let me know if you guys think they're okay, or like if I should include them in every video at the end, or maybe just once a week on a Thursday. Like, just give me a bit of feedback, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, cheers guys, see you tomorrow.